Isn't it rich? Would you agree? Her on the ground at last, him in midair. For he is a clown. Silly old clown. We see what is. Good morning, YouTube. Boy, this thing here, this dude, he messes up every day. Donald Trump done canceled the damn interview with 60 Minutes. 60 Minutes been doing these interviews with the presidents or potential presidents since the 1960s. Just like always, they got to make an exception for Donald Trump. Oh, we never had a president with 34 felonies. Oh, we ever had a president going through 10 court cases at the same time for being a fraud and a thief, right? Oh, we never had a president do this. Oh, we never had a president talking to Putin on the phone, having private conversations with our enemies. No, we never, admiring every single strong man, which are all dictators and enemies of the U.S., right? Oh, we never had that before. Oh, we never had that before. Oh, this has never happened before. This, all these exceptions for Donald Trump, right? And so now 60 Minutes has invited Kamala Harris and Donald Trump to both. Now, I'm not clear, are they going to appear together or are they supposed to do separate interviews? All we know for sure is Donald Trump backed out of the interview after running his mouth for the last 2 months about how Kamala Harris won't do no interview. She won't do interviews. That means she's stupid. It's in her genes. It's in her genes, right? All this bullshit, right? And then they say, okay, well, let's do the interview. This is the big one, right? We only got 28 days to the election. So Donald Trump, you get a chance now to prove how brilliant you are, how smart and wonderful you are, and all the things you say you are. Now you get a chance to prove it. No. When she knocked your ass out the first time, you learned your lesson. And you will not get back in that ring, coward. You're a scary man because you know that you are a dummy. And I'm so happy, people. A long time ago, I said, they need to be checking into this man's college records. That education of his is a fraud, right? And now Mary Trump, his beloved niece, is saying he cheated to even get in college. He paid someone to take his SAT or whatever thing you need to get in college, right? He paid someone else to take the test, correct? He has no vocabulary because he never learned any goddamn thing. He's been cheating his way from the very beginning, correct? And he don't want to get on 60 Minutes and show what a stupid person he is, right? Here we got the whole goddamn 300 million people witnessing this hurricane and the response from the United States government. How no one says that there's a weak response from the government concerning these natural disasters. So what? Donald Trump, oh, it was terrible. They gave him $700. Oh, they might have given up $700 checks immediately, but they went nowheres near through. Correct. And now the big one's coming, Donald Trump. So you're, like always, on the opposite side of reality, right? You are an idiot man, right? People say, oh, how can he be idiot man? He got the big skyscraper. He's the king. Child, if someone gave you $400 million, $400 million at an established business already, yeah, you should be able to do okay for yourself, child. Right? I mean, if you gave me $2 million, I can make a living. Donald Trump ain't did shit. He has destroyed and ruined every goddamn thing. And even before he ran for president, oh, I should get my shirt. This is one Elaine got me. Harris Walls, right? He is so afraid for that woman to show him up again and show him how dumb and stupid he is. Why? Because she has studied every subject. Everything she talks about, she has studied it, right? Because she is a truly educated person. She has learned how to think. She learned how to research, right? He researches nothing. He's never got a serious answer about anything. Only thing Donald Trump has got serious answers about: everybody who wasn't born here got to go. Everybody who is this got to go. If he could get rid of all the African Americans, honey, he would clear this motherfucker out. And that's what they like. I wish the people would just be honest. Listen, I'm a racist bigot. Correct? That's all I have in common with you people. That would be honest, at least. The mystery to me is still, how did he get in the White House the first time? I wish they would keep on continuing to investigate how he swindled his way into the White House the first time. Because when you listen to his conversation, you'll say, how can that person be a president of something? Hey, people, how y'all doing? How y'all doing today? I might Mocha drop you first. God before everything. We almost there, people. 28 days, hon. What he gonna come up with next? Trying to latch on to the goddamn natural disasters. That's no. Oh my God. And what's he selling? Y'all can buy a picture of him, a car where he got his name on it. So he sat down and wrote his name on the card. Child, please. That damn card costs 10 cents to produce. How much do you want, Donald Trump? $20 per. How much of a markup is that, Donald Trump? Right? We knew there were no limits when we saw you putting your name on the Holy Bible. You put it all over the flag. You put it all over the Bible. You put it all over people's tennis shoes and shit. And you want to charge them $500 for the fucking tennis shoes, girl, that you could get from Walmart. The only value is about $39. Correct? These damn cheap ass watches you trying to sell for $500, child. A quartz watch, any watch run by a battery, and that's what the one. So you pay $100,000 for the solid gold watch, if even one even exists. He probably, if he ordered one, he ordered it with their money for himself. All the rest of them are $500. They have a quartz battery in them, so they're worth about $39. He's trying to get everything he can get out of these people, honey. Every dime. Alice Sparkle Covington. Neck bone, pinto beans, and cornbread. What y'all doing? Hello, everyone. Okay. He will be in Coachella. Maybe he's too busy. He will be in Coachella. Where is Coachella? Is that a prison? Child, this is not over, honey. When Kamala becomes the first woman president, African-American woman president, in November, this will not be over. He gonna be on here doing everything he can do, walking frontwards and backwards at damn near 80 years old, trying to stay out of prison, right? Case after case after case. I mean, I just don't even know how people how they allowed that to happen, and they're letting it happen again. He should be disqualified. He should not be allowed to run. And he said he wants to get rid of the Constitution. How can a person cause insurrection on the White House, honey, sit back and laugh about it? How can that person run for president again? They got to tighten up their rules, honey. Yes, his degree was purchased. Absolutely. 3 minutes listening to him talk, you can tell he had not read anything. Even when he was the president, they would bring him briefs. The president's supposed to read long briefs of what the fuck is going on in this country and around the world. He said, no, put that on one page. He's only willing to read one page. If he'll read that, probably have somebody read it to him, right? Because he's a moron. Or at the very least, he is dyslexic. He's a dyslexic person. He has been conning his way through this damn planet all of his life. None but a con man. So yeah, his going down is going to be sweet. But look out for tricks. It makes no sense that he's even half. Why is he still 50-50 in the polls? That doesn't make any damn sense, people. Where's your heart? Where's your brains? You would elect this fool to be your president? Come on, man. This dude can't even finish a sentence. And now he done backed out of 60. They've always done 60 minutes. Right? She offered, I'm ready to do the damn debate. You want to do it? Let's go. Oh, Oh, I have a resentment from 30 years ago. What you said. What you said. A fool. Mm, mm, mm. A fool and his country will soon be separated, honey. Mm-hmm. He will be in Coachella. Is that a prison misunderstood? I used to know all the names. I don't remember. You know, not only did he is he examined, that's coming from his own niece, honey, who has personal knowledge. That he lied and cheated to get in, but that's too hard to fit. If he lied and cheated about everything else, why in the hell would he be telling the truth about getting into college and whatever? And when if they catch him cheating, his father goes out and write a check. This is what his privilege has afforded him. And Donald Trump doesn't even have the presence. He doesn't even have the presence of a rich person, right? It's like somebody you would see at a carnival selling tennis shoes. Would you people stop? We got our ballots yesterday for early voting. I think I haven't opened it yet, but I think that's the actual ballot. But they have been calling and calling and calling all these politicians. And I know it's them because I don't give out my home phone number. Mm-hmm. 45 speaks as a fourth grader. Absolutely, Nappy Child. I saw that in the news yesterday too. It's hard to keep up. They got more to say about him every 15 minutes. We shouldn't have to work this hard. I mean, it should be very obvious what that fool is. And when they interview the people who are voting for him, they're just as dumb as he is. Right? Just as hateful. He didn't come on here like we are under invasion, honey. And the worst thing's going to happen to America is that immigrants are going to come in. Immigrants are going to come in. Anything with any color in it's going to come in. They're going to take over. Right? That's the only thing he got in common with them people. Donald Trump would not sit down at a table with any of them people he called them his followers. He go with Elon Musk or somebody he feels like he can get something out of, honey. But he's also a classist, right? Them poor ass white people were not coming into no Trump hotel. You ain't got the money, honey. All they're gonna do is sell you something. He can't read. It's obvious. Yes, it's very obvious, honey. He doesn't read anything. So all of his information he gets off TV. Every time he talks and he's giving you his sources. I saw it on TV. I saw it on the internet. I saw it on the internet. Since you're running for president, shouldn't you have a little bit better information than that, Donald Trump? I mean, goddamn. You trying to be the president by tweets. That's a big part of it last time too. All he do is sit down. How long does it take? How much thought does it take to put into a tweet? What is that? 100 characters? How many words is that? That's all that's the only way he can run to be the president is by making tweets and stupid, foolish things. You bitched and moan and complain about Kamala. One thing though, she is never unimpressive when she does her interviews. Obviously, she has timed her interviews for when it makes sense to come by that route. But she has been working since the day she announced, the very beginning, the first day, honey. Right? While you out there, get your fat ass out there playing golf. You need to take up tennis. You need to work some of that ass off. Child, you are humongous. Humongous. You remember how long it took him to even start participating in the goddamn race? He's stupid. And he's terrified of people recognizing and realizing how dumb he is. It's a festival. And the rallies that he don't say nothing. It's only insults. It's only insults primarily to people of color. Why are you so afraid of immigrants coming to this? What exactly is going to happen by immigrants coming to this country, Donald Trump? Right? You get them all, they're taking the job. They're taking the black job. They're working. And if you allow them to pay taxes, honey, they will be a part of this country. They'll earn their way just like all the other people who are here. Remember when you came and stole this from the Indians? Oh, I don't talk about that. She did a great interview on The View today. Yeah, I haven't sat down and watched today. Seems to me she's getting around pretty good. He says she never does interviews. You only do interviews with people on Fox News, which is not news. Fox propaganda. That's the only people you want to interview with, honey. And you get on their nerves because they're sitting there trying to make it make sense and trying to present this as serious conversation. But you say something so stupid that they're constantly covering up and explaining your ass. Those are your people. Those are the Republicans. Now he's in a fight. He's in a fight with all the goddamn journalists. Everybody's on it. Everybody's done this to him, and they've done that to him. Everybody did shit to him. Everybody's a liar, girl. Everybody is fake news. He said, "Oh, I made up the word fake news. I was so proud of fake news. I was so fake." FAKE news. Okay, you made up those words, right? Anything becomes a slogan on the internet, honey. Right? You're so proud of it, but it's not hard enough now. So you need another catchphrase. When are you going to discuss with any intelligence the issues that are before us? Right? Since you out here trying to fight God, natural disasters, right, that can't be helped, honey, and everybody in the government is doing all they can. Not one person who is in position has complained. It's only Republicans. Stupid ass people. They're trying to save your goddamn life and your children's life and your grandma's life, right? They're trying to get you to safety. That is the proper response from the government. All the government, the mayors and the governors and the president, they all got to work together, right? This require people are dying, fool. But Trump is a sociopath. He don't care. He don't give a fuck 200 people dead. I can use this. I can use this. We'd rather just talk about the issues, honey. What are your plans for how you're going to make this place any better? Bitching and complaining and lying. Your primary thing is lying. So now Donald Trump, he is afraid. He's mad because 60 Minutes wants to fact check him. Now I got to ask you people, honestly, seriously. Why is he so worried about people fact checking him? Fact checks only mean they want to see if you're telling the truth. You complain, oh, they don't fact check them. They don't fact check, but they're not lying. When you tell absolutely ridiculous, stupid lies, child, and you want nobody to fact check your punk ass, well, I mean, what do you want? Just listen to all your lies, even though you were caught in your presidency with over 36,000 lies, child? You just lied your way through the goddamn thing. You think this is some kind of joke for your ego? And now they're reporting that the fool been talking to Putin on the regular. Baby, hey, ding dong, down. Oh, here I come, ding dong. Lady bun, you get on over here. Oh, yeah. Where you at? Sit your bum. Sit down, the bum. Ding dong. Baby, it's still hot in here. We done been 5 days strong. She did a great interview on The View. Yeah, I got to go. I've heard pretty much what Kamala is saying, though. I mean, none of the issue is with Kamala, really. She's obviously much more qualified than this fool to be the president, right? It pains me. It hurts my heart to think that half of this country, these fucking hicks, girl, would choose Donald Trump over her. She's a smart, intelligent person with good ideas for advancing this country. Right? She talks about the ways to bring down these astronomical prices. Yeah, that's what they are. That's right. What do you do, Trump? You ain't told us shit about how you gonna bring these prices down, child. You talking about putting the tariffs on other country, so the shit is not high enough. You gonna make it higher? You think all these corporations they gonna say, okay, we'll just pay you an extra $1 billion, Donald Trump. Here's $100. No, they're gonna raise the goddamn prices. When you raise the prices on them, they're gonna raise the prices on us. So it's gonna be even worse. But you haven't thought very much about it, Donald Trump, right? You just get a one-page brief, right? Here's what I'm going to talk about today. Talking point. Oh, yeah. I said fake news. Did you hear me say fake news? I said fake news. Now I need something strong. Words, Donald Trump. No action, no doing of anything. Just lies, girl. You ain't said a goddamn thing about how you going to stop hurricanes, right? You had that idiot blonde, that blonde bimbo over there talking about how the Democrats are the ones who causing the weather, who are changing the weather. Girl, that's their idea of climate change. Kamala Harris changed the weather. What, you got like a master control? Fucking idiots. Stupid. Ain't no way in hell he won't sit down in front with her, with no serious interviewer. No way. Ain't no way. He eats filet of fish. Oh, don't that make you poop? They call him Shitolopolis or something. Shitopolis. He's always farting. I mean, he's an old man, honey. So he's always farting. But them damn fish fillet, they'll make you fart, honey. The last time I had a fish fillet sandwich, girl, I was on the train, girl. You know how you do that two-step when you got to go to the bathroom real bad, girl. Girl, get me out of here. If I ever get out of here, I'm never gonna eat it again. Y'all don't say that at a certain age and make you shit on yourself. And apparently that's what he does. He likes the fish fillets, and he likes and a small Diet Coke, or with the diet, whatever it is. Fucking still on fast food. Born into riches. And still eating at McDonald's. Mm-hmm. What y'all think? Hi, Elaine. I'm wearing your shirt. You see it? Do it look good? My damn computer though is not getting low enough, honey. I need it to be low down. Harris Walls. It's time for a change, baby. Time to make a change in our lives. Gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Bending not to see our need. Let me see. All I really know is that they don't really care about us. Hey. You want to see MAGA? Wait a minute. MAGA, invite MAGA to Mar-a-Lago, and it never gonna happen. It ain't never gonna happen, honey. He would not have them people in his hotels. He had them out in the yard, and people working on the grounds, and people being bus boys and shit like that. That's how he sees minority people. He sees us all as inferior people, right? That's why he doesn't want to be up there and humiliated by this woman who is not only is she a woman, but she's an African American woman, right? All the shit he preaches against about how stupid they were born that way. She was born that way and all that kind of shit. No, we're looking at who is stupid. We're looking at who is stupid, Donald Trump, right? That's why you keep your audience with stupid people. And they keep on showing these goddamn rallies of you. I don't know why you even go to these rallies. You'll say you go up there like you're a comedian or something. It's just one wisecrack after another, child. You think the flies after you, the news is after you, the minorities is after you, and now the flies is after your ass, right? Haven't you gotten enough? Did you take that $400 million from the rest of your family members, Donald Trump? That's what your niece says. She says that they fought you had to fight tooth and nail to try to get anything from Fred's money. You took it all for yourself and you blew it. Right? One disaster after another. And then you resort to selling stuff. Right? Selling your fake ass college degree. Didn't they sue you for that too? What about all those lawsuits? All those civil suits, honey. All these scams. You're reduced to selling tennis shoes, multi-billionaire, worth $11 billion, right? You're reduced to selling Bibles. You don't even believe in the Bible, child. You don't know what's in there. Why lie? It's obvious. I saw it in 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians said it. Ooh, I'm a Christian too. Yeah, be strong. Let me write my name on your Bible. You will worship only me. Not a Diet Coke, child. Give me 4 Big Macs and a small Diet Coke. Thank you. No, small sizes enough. Where did I get the shirt? Ask Elaine. Elaine, where we get the shirts? You sent me 2 of them. Elaine is pro Kamala Harris, honey. Thank you. You can tell them there's still time. These are going to be collectibles, honey, after she wins. I think it's going to be a slaughter. If these people have any decency in them at all, they will not allow this thing to happen again. Okay, we did the experiment, and we went, or they went, and put a reality star in the White House. Only qualifications: never been a mayor, never been a governor, never been a senator, never been in Congress, never been shit. Come right from reality TV into the presidency. And you saw that essentially nothing happened during his presidency, right? Right? COVID came and devastated this planet. He tried to find a way that he can spin it into this. Look what I did. Look, we remember what you did, Donald Trump. And now they're saying that even when we were desperate for these COVID tests, your ass was sending millions of them over there to Putin. And now, since you left office, you're in regular conversation with Putin. Why would you even brag about something like that? Have you even said a goddamn thing bad about Putin? I mean, even with all the publicity, even with the whole world talking, everybody seeing that horrible war going on over there, right? You're seeing the evil of this man, his willingness to kill millions of people. It doesn't make any difference to you. You still, me and Putin could talk about it. Wouldn't have been no war. I would have called Putin. Knock that off. We're not doing that. This is your attitude, Donald Trump. Those people are playing you like a goddamn puppet, right? And more than likely, you are strongly in debt to Vladimir Putin. Correct? Because they still ain't figured out all the trickeration that went on. You should let them put that on your tombstone, Donald Trump. Let us know how you won the first time, right? Because it's like us running Nene Leakes for president. You're just as qualified as her, right? You're running, I'm a rich person. I'm rich. Well, then they find out, well, girl, you're not so rich. You owe people billions of dollars and you ain't paid nobody. Right? Donald Trump? If you're so goddamn rich, why you keep selling all this shit, honey? Trump coins and Trump shoes. And now they say he got over 30 products on his website, child. But I don't want to take on a curse by going to look at his website. I've never been over there. I have no idea what it says. But they say he's hawking over 30 products, right? Trying to turn a dollar. So do you already know you're going to lose Trump and you're trying to get as much money as you can? What difference is the money going to make when they throw your ass in jail? I'm just saying. Obviously, you're not going to pay anybody. What they need to do, when you start losing these huge lawsuits and you owe this person $100 billion, $100 million, and you owe $100 million over there. If you don't pay those people, like Miss Carol, if you don't pay them, they need to put your ass in jail. There needs to be a strong statement. You're always talking about the strong statement from America must be that the law is equal, right? We cannot allow this person to not only get away with all this shit, right? Not only get away with ripping all these people off and so forth. We need to show him that even he break the law, he will go to jail, to prison. So that's where he belongs. We need to see that. You letting him get away with this bullshit year after year after year after year. It doesn't say very much for this government. It doesn't. You can just come and take over the goddamn Supreme Court. Look up Jeff Bezos. I was just thinking about Jeff Bezos. I ordered something last night and here this morning, early in the morning, child. There's some brilliant people out there. Is Bezos? He's not a Republican. I know they goddamn Elon Musk is. I would think that would be damaging to my brand, honey, to be partnering with somebody who's so obviously stupid. Donald Trump. You can rest assured that before Kamala Harris goes before 60 Minutes, one of the oldest running shows, most popular, respected news shows in American history, she is going to do her homework. When they ask her a question, she is going to have the answer. Why? Because she has researched and studied and has knowledge of the issue. Donald Trump don't look at the damn thing, right? Right? Oh, they were born that way. They're coming across the border in millions. They're rapists. This is how he announced. Right? Really? Then they're so dishonest that they're going back and they say, oh, there's 16,000 murderers here. 16. Girl, it ain't 16,000 murderers since Joe Biden took office. It's 16,000 murders in the history of the border. People come across the border. Well, I guess if you go back 30 years, honey, you probably will find 16. You can find that many in America, girl, today. They have to go back. They have to go back. Go back to your own country. Go back here because he doesn't care. He doesn't have the capacity to give a shit. Right? We all seen what's going on in Haiti. They're having a horrible time. America could do something. I'm not saying we got to take over other countries, y'all, and support other countries. I'm just saying we could do something, though. We could help out a little bit. Oh, America first. America first. No, apparently you think Russia is first. Right? Just you're so friendly with Putin. He's a strong man. Strong man. You got to get out of here. Did you, oh, man, Tim, did you about Trump saying that kids go to school one Yeah, I heard about that fool. He said that kids go to school one gender and come back a different gender. That pissed me. Yeah, well, anything goes with that fool, right? Division is what he counts on, right? He got all these fat white people. Excuse me, I shouldn't say people are all fat. I'm just saying that when you look into the audiences of Donald Trump on his rallies of his, there's a whole lot of big people. Okay. Donald Trump goes to them for them big people. And he wants to convince these people that they are under attack, that the minorities are taking over America. And that's why he has to make America white again, right? He wants to turn back time. If he could find a way. You shouldn't have never brought the slaves over here, motherfucker. Right? Yeah, so he wants to divide them. He wants all these people to attack transgender people. But they all gonna, if they see a transgender person, then they're gonna be a transgender, right? It's so stupid. It's ridiculous. Just like all the shit they said about the homosexuals and all this they used to get away. Oh, they're going to get the children. They're going to get. And so, well, that was proven wrong, right? They're gays in government. They're gays in news and journalism and they're everywhere, honey. They ain't did shit, right? It's fear. All these goddamn immigrants is taking over the world. Like they're doing so much horrible shit. And they should be arrested for putting out these lies and these goddamn false ass numbers. How you going to take the total number of murders that happen in the United States by immigrant girl and go back 30 and 40 years and add them all together and come and present it like this is what's happening. They're coming across the border. They're going to get us, all this old bullshit. After he done used those people for eons. Him and his daddy, right? You know they had illegals in them goddamn hotels. You know good and goddamn well that he had immigrants on all of the fucking construction that came out of that company. All those construction workers, you know they hired illegals. They hired illegals for maids. They hired illegals, right? And when he decided to run, he said, "Oh, I can convince the white people that they take." You threw those people who had been faithful servants of your punk ass, girl. You threw them under the bus. Right? And you continue to do that, you hateful bastard. He is from immigrant. Of course he's from, unless he's an American Indian, honey. Fuck yes. Then he marries all these goddamn immigrants. But what's wrong with them? I mean, you marrying them. What's the difference between Melania and these other immigrants? What is the difference between them? What is the difference? What is the difference? All the enemies, what they got in common, honey? Various shades of this, right? Either it's from brown all the way to dark black. Correct? Those are the ones. Obviously, he ain't got no problem with other immigrants. He over there kissing Putin's ass. You gonna let America become Russia? Seems to be that's the goal, honey. Take over the goddamn world, and you think that's strong? It's strong. There's no interest in the actual issues at all. Amazon.com. Oh, you can get the shirts on Amazon? I bet you can too. Let me see. You can get, okay, what do? You put it in there, Amazon.com. and you just put Kamala Harris Raw. Okay, Harris T-shirts. Harris Walls T-shirts. SH. Harris Walls T-shirts. For we want it from men or from women? Or we want them unisex? Let's just put it general. Oh, thank you, Elaine. Oh, they got tons of them, baby. They got pages of them. Right. Y'all go buy a T-shirt. Harris Walls. Oh my God, they got. I didn't think. Okay, so far I see 7 pages, and then it got next. Okay. Amazon.com. Okay, thanks, Elaine. Maybe I'll give me a couple more people. We need to be wearing those forever. It ain't got to end when the election is over. This is history. This is cracking the ceiling. God has set it up perfectly. She was perfectly positioned to be next in line. She's next in line for a miracle, a show enough breakthrough. Cult members getting beaten up. What happened? There was a video of black mega cult members getting beat up at one of Trump's rallies. But the niggas thought they was actually white. Whatever. They over there like Wiley. Oh, how I love Donald Trump. They turned on them. Child, when they saw them, they saw N-words. This is what he runs on. He told them before to beat them up in the audience. I don't know why we didn't recognize what he was when he ran the first time, right? That's why you didn't see nobody black. Only black people you see in the audience, or brown people for that matter, are standing right behind him. He puts 2 or 3 behind him. So y'all look how diverse it is. Look how diverse it is, girl. And then you see nothing but a sea of white. Well, now you don't see a sea of white anymore. Now you're seeing a pond of white, right? Them damn audiences getting smaller and smaller. And I believe the reason why is because you've already played this tune, Donald Trump, right? People don't go to comedy shows just to hear the same goddamn jokes, correct? You don't have anything to say, essentially. You're not versed on any issues. You ain't got no plan for nothing. It's just all about you and your name. That's what you've done all your life, girl. You want to build building to put your name on. Why your name got to be all over every goddamn thing, right? You want to brand this whole damn country, and you're going to leave this legacy for your family. Now they got to live with this. If they are smart, many of the children of the new age that are Trump people, they're going to change their names, Donald Trump, right? You're going to leave such a stigma on their name when you leave here. Worst crook in American history. That's what you are. Because of who you are. Thank y'all for coming by. Girls, you're welcome. Stop on by. I'll be here, babies, to dry your eyes. Dry your eyes. But I'm getting tired of being that second guy. His son is just as stupid as he is. That one that speaks for him, the blonde one, I don't think he's as involved in the politics. But that one who's on his side, what's his name? Y'all know his name? The one with the dark hair. He's just as dumb as his daddy is. He had to get up there and defend all this bullshit. Grow some balls, people, right? You see how much attention these Republicans who are guiding their people towards the right way to restore the Republican Party. Do you see those people like Cheney, like even what's his name? Many of them have flipped on Donald Trump because he's a bad person. He's the worst person you could possibly put in the White House, yeah, right? And they will be respected. Yeah, at first they're going to destroy Liz Cheney's career. Anybody who speaks against Trump, they're going. But what are you speaking? I mean, speaking against what? Right? Be men. Stand up. Tell the truth, honey. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Come on, truck drivers. Come out and tell the truth. There are many of them now. We got to give the people, some people, respect. And all Republican people are not dumb people or stupid people or racist and bigots. Not all of them. Right? But he played on that emotion within them to turn us against them. Everybody fights against everybody, and the white man wins. This is what he's promoting. Right? He still wants to go to Springfield and send all the people from Haiti back to Haiti, to murders, to an overthrown government. Why would you? What is your interest, Donald Trump, in those people going there? For what? They're here legally. They were invited here, right? But you want to make sure you send them back. They got to go back. Why do they got to go back, Donald Trump? Don't want to do shit for nobody. They needed a climactic moment. They should have come in there and deported your wives, honey, and see how it feels to you. You want to take people's children away, right? We don't even know if those people, those kids that you locked in cages, were ever reunited with their parents. How can you take 7 and 8-year-old children and separate them from their parents? Were they ever put back together again? Don Jr. He's an idiot too. Stupid. I just don't like the way his face is. There's something about him that makes me sick. I don't hear nothing. So I'm not even aware of the kind of bullshit. Every time I run into him, he's just trumpeting this Donald Trump bullshit, child. That's okay. You're going to inherit his debts. You got your daddy over there treating like he's the king and all that kind of shit, right? But when he's gone, you're gonna feel the pain, Donald Jr. When they hit you with your daddy's debts. Not all of them. We shouldn't say all of anybody is anything. But they've been duped. They've been duped. Just like the people went over there to Guyana with Jim Jones. They've been duped. They are become a cult. A cult, it doesn't have to make any sense. Just hail to the leader. Okay, so his son has to live with that. Yeah, poor Barron. I guess Barron's is he in college now? Yeah, Barron's got his own issues too. But you can imagine trying to grow up with that as a parent. I don't know if they have much family because the whole time that he was a president, his wife wasn't even at the White House. His wife is in New York City. She said she had to be in New York City to raise the son. Oh, I mean, why you gotta be in New York City? You couldn't bring the son to school in Washington? They didn't have one school there. No, she couldn't wait to get away from your punk ass. Right? So you probably barely even know your son. All you do is using him to come on and off of planes. Correct? You know he gets fucked with in school. Unless you got him in some goddamn Republican school where everybody's a Republican. If he's out there in the real world, honey, he's going to have to suffer for being associated with you. Of course, you're going to put him in limousines and pick him up at the door of limousines, and he's not going to talk to anybody. He's going to have private tutors, right? He's going to have very little interaction with the world. He ain't going to have no friends. He's not going to be involved in anybody, just him and Melania. Right? Is that how you're raising them, Donald Trump? You don't seem like you spend much time at home. Barron attends one of the most liberal colleges in the country, NYU. Oh, yeah, he's going to be involved with people then. Does he actually go to classes at the university? Well, we don't know. Maybe he's got a personality he can overcome, honey. He can overcome. Baron can overcome someday. Hey, hey, hey. Whoa, they're gonna send him off to foreign schools somewhere eventually, right? He's leaving that family with nothing but shame. And when they throw him in prison, if he went to prison, he ain't gonna do nothing but 2 years. Hell, he's gonna be 80 years old. He's gonna delay for a few more years to over 80 years old. And they're gonna all this time, all this shit we've been through with him, they're gonna say, oh, 30 days in jail. 30 days? It should be 30 years. Look at what they're doing, these people, these black people who having sex. It should be 30 years. That's what you deserve, Donald Trump, right? You need to go out, honey, shot down in the blaze of glory, right? You need to go out like that, Donald Trump. But you won't. Watch all these millions of dollars being spent on all these cases against you, all these prosecutors they have to pay, all the staff that has to pay for all these court cases. All this shit gonna come down 60 days. Then you're gonna go and try to get that how you've been treated so badly. I've been treated so badly. So probation. Just lock me in my mansion. I won't even come out. Nobody wants to see you, Donald Trump. Trump, have you noticed how other people, after their presidency is over, they know how to go into their home and sit the fuck down, child, travel the world, do charitable work? Not you. You bring your punk ass back. Even after being impeached twice. Fucking power hungry freak. Laura Loomer wants Trump to. That's what kind of woman he getting these days. Laura Loomer. Mental patients. Mm-hmm. They need to change Mar-a-Lago into a mental institution. And then they can all sit around the table and talk about how they're going to take over the world, honey. They should at least have a wing of Mar-a-Lago for the mentally challenged. Correct. So that's the only people following his punk ass. Those and the ones like Elon Musk, whose tax bill should be in the billions. He gonna make sure it's only in the hundreds of thousands. Mm-hmm. That Laura boy, she's an ugly woman. She done been sliced on and diced on so much. Ugh. And her brain, when you get all the way down past the ugliness to her brain. But these people exist in the world. This is the way God wanted the world to be, honey. He wanted all of us to have free will. He's allowed us to be what we are. He could have made us all robots. We all think the same, do the same, and look the same. But no, that's not what God wanted. He said, this is what a human is. Correct? And that's why we have all this trash out here, honey. Nothing but garbage. We have to accept it. They do exist. I guess they're entitled to their own opinions, right? But I very rarely hear their opinions because I don't watch Fox News. You got to go to a certain channel to hear their bullshit. And I'm sure they think they're probably the same way. That's why they're brainwashed, right? Because all they watch is Fox News. Propaganda channel. Right? With a few Uncle Toms sprinkled in. Elon is in the process of creating AI human-like to vote for Donald. Ooh, Elon gonna make AI humans? Is that what he's up to? You had to watch that Trump. He's not above that, honey. If he could find a way. Elon, that dude is not stupid. He's not dumb, honey. He has his purpose is all about taxes for him. Right? They want to continue to dodge the taxes. They already done sliced and diced him when he was the president. And now you're going to come back and slice and dice some more. And these poor white people who he's supposed to be the defender of, they didn't get nothing out the deal. Nothing. You ain't did a goddamn thing for them people. Ain't no factories opening nothing. They're opening now. And Kamala has a plan. Now, I believe that this woman is going to go in there and she's going to be president for the United States. Donald Trump was never the president for the United States. He's only been president for his base. correct? His only interest is in his base, correct? Every time something came up that had anything to do with race, he was always, always, always on this side of the oppressor. Every time, even the athletes. He wanted the athletes to be fired from their $50 million contracts because they didn't kneel down and bow down, because they wasn't really bowing down to the American flag. They were bowing down to him in his mind. That's why he got his name printed across the flag now. And this is the greatest flag there ever was. You know what? No other flag has the strength, the strong. Sean Toss. Oh, you like t-shirt too? Okay. Harris Walls 24. Y'all better get you some. Get you a few of them, honey. This is historical. Someday they're going to be worth a lot of money. I don't. So Elon's from South Africa? Huh. Where he get his ideas? Mm-hmm. Because what Trump is talking, he essentially is apartheid. If he could do it here, he would. He'd do anything. He would do anything, honey. As long as you're saying Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. That's pitiful. Pitiful. And then he's gonna talk about how America first. We had to. America already is first, nigga. America is already first, girl. And what other arena they gotta be first? Dumbass. And because other people have a different color of skin, girl, that don't make them any less. Correct? With a kissing on Laura Loomer. That just speaks to his judgment. Why would you have somebody like that flying around on planes with you, considering what she is? Like I said, there are a bunch of mental patients. And that blonde thing. How in the fuck? What's that girl's name? Marie, what's her name? Marjorie Taylor Greene. How in the hell does somebody like that in Congress? I mean, it doesn't make any sense at all. She has the mind of a 12-year-old, a 12-year-old bigot who's only known the life of around bigoted people, small-minded people. How in the fuck is that a United States Congresswoman? It doesn't make sense to me. How did it happen? Marjorie Taylor Greene. Another idiot. And he took all of them. I bet he used a lot of blackmail tactics too. So Sean Talks, go to Amazon, and I just went there, and they got pages and pages and pages of Kamala Harris t-shirts. I think I'll go order me a couple more. You like Jasmine Crockett? She can get in that ass. That's right. But at least Jasmine is smart and intelligent. And she know how to check a hoe. If a hoe need to be checked, you know how to do it, girl. You should have jumped over that counter and whooped her ass. That would be even better television, girl. Let her go. You let go of my hair. Bleach, blonde, bad, built, butch. Ooh, she called that woman butch. Marjorie said, "Oh, how can you say that?" Ooh. I don't know how can somebody like that get in Congress though. I just don't understand it, people. You live in her district. Oh, that woman. How did they vote her in? I mean, there must just be a lot of really stupid mentally ill people in this country, honey. Much more. I mean, it's not all their fault. They've been radicalized for this Trump cult, right? I'm sure most of them are not thinking this stuff through very clearly. They probably live in these small worlds. He goes, if you look at the maps of all these Republicans, they're all in the middle of the country. They probably don't even know but 2 black people. Correct. So he just gets them in the echo chamber, and that becomes his, they call it his base, but really it's his cult. And some of their leaders need to stand up and say, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. We tried it. We saw the result, and we're not doing this. What's he going to do next time when he has to leave? What's he going to do when the feds are outside of the White House waiting for him to come out of the building to arrest him? What level of desperation? What would Donald Trump do? And y'all want his finger to be on nuclear? Now he's trying to make everything. He wants to say that our biggest threat is nuclear war. How's that in your mouth, Donald Trump? And you want to have the power to cause it, correct? So you'll be famous forever. Nobody will be here, but you'll be famous. You too privileged. Okay. The bangity bang. Okay. Jasmine Crockett. Now that's the black woman, right, with the pretty hair, who called that woman a bleached, blonde, bad-built, butch body. Hit her where it hurts, girl, because they know they're ugly. Stop it. Ding dong. They know they're ugly, child. Her and that Loomer woman. They think just about the same. Donald Trump. They watched that stupid ass show he had, child. And that was the only money he ever made, really. As far as making a profit. Almost immediately after his father died, he started losing money. Every year. That's why he said he didn't have to pay no taxes, because he lost every single year. Somebody just gave you $400 million and you are operating at a loss every single year, but yet you're this great businessman. Really? The apprentice silliness when they're telling people he's worth $11 billion. And he ain't worth $1 billion. He probably owes close to $1 billion. And there's trickeration. And why in the fuck is he talking to Vladimir Putin? Private conversations since he left office. What is the debt, Donald Trump? Why can't you say one goddamn bad thing about these fucking monsters who around the world? All the ones you admire are considered to be monsters, honey. Dictators, strong men. Strong man, you got to get out of here. We don't want no damn strong man, right? Going on pretending you so tough. You can't even answer a goddamn question on 60 Minutes, but you're so damn tough. No, we want a brain in there, girl. A real brain. Anyway, people, what else is going on? Let me check my perimeter. Do I got my phone with me? I got to see what's going on. What's going on? Tell me what's going on, and then I'll tell you what's going on. Woo! Okay, let me see. Ted Cruz is big trouble with Republicans. Yeah, they sucking Trump in the head every 15 minutes. Okay. And gives update on the hotel capacity. It's a flood ahead. These people get ready to fight hurricanes, and they're wasting their time sitting there talking about how the government not doing anything. They like FEMA's not working. People are working frontwards and backwards trying to do as much as they can to get people out of town, to get them what they need. Nobody's complaining. And Donald Trump, right in the middle of that, wants to blame it on Kamala Harris. Putin don't like it. That Putin sees a easily manipulated puppet, right? To do his bidding, America's going to be siding with all these countries he's trying to destroy. All these hundreds of thousands of people he wants to murder, Trump is going to side on because he doesn't think anything through. And he doesn't have the capacity to have compassion for other people. That's why he don't give a fuck about the people in Haiti. That's why he don't give a fuck about the people in America, the dark-skinned people, the black people, Mexican people, right? He ain't got no respect for them damn people. He doesn't even have the capacity. And poor people. I'm sure his disdain for black people and brown people and Chinese people and all these other people and gay people and transgenders and all that, he has the same disdain for poor people, right? Because when you let him talk, he'll tell you that he feels like these people are born, what do you call them? Bad genes, right? This is how Donald Trump sees poor people and rich people, correct? All based on what somebody else gave him. He ain't pulled himself up out no damn bootstraps, child. Somebody else gave him the money, correct? And he had the money from the time he was a little baby, right? He said they got bad genes. And that's how he really feels about you white people. If your ass ain't bringing in at least $5 million a year, he doesn't even consider you to be a person. That's why he has no respect for you, and he feels like he can come and say anything to you, and you will believe it. Why? Because in his mind, you're stupid people. I'm sure he sits around his table and laughs at you. He got to go from you. Donald Trump has a GoFundMe account. Isn't that why they threw Rudy's ass? No, not Rudy, the other one. Bannon, throw his ass in prison. These motherfuckers talking about the wall. We're going to build the wall. Is that why they're not talking about the wall no more? Because you remember that's what he ran on the first time, the wall to keep everybody out, correct? And then they start, Bannon and them starting GoFundMes and shit and getting millions and millions and millions of dollars for themselves. They're all grifters. The people don't care about nothing. And why is Donald Trump so busy trying to collect all this money, honey? I mean, I don't see Kamala Harris selling tennis shoes. I haven't seen Kamala Harris selling Bibles and writing her name all over them and stuff, girl. I'm just serious. I don't see her selling little sports cards, girl. Well, how's she able to get all this money, Donald Trump? You in trouble, boy. You in big trouble because people giving it to her freely. I want to help save my country. Why? Because I love it here. It's the greatest country on the planet. Right? We don't need you, Donald Trump. I don't even know what he's presenting that he's ever done. He ain't never done nothing. Whole time he was there. Wasted a bunch of money on the goddamn fence that ain't made no difference at all. He always, Donald Trump, this will be my closing. This will be the benediction. You said that this wall was going to solve our problems at the border, correct? You over there, you spent billions of dollars on building these little gates, these little walls that go a couple of miles there. And okay, so then the problem should have been greatly affected, right? But absolutely nothing has changed. You say they're still coming in, they're coming in more than they were. So what about your wall? Wasn't your wall supposed to address this issue? Donald Trump, take responsibility. That did nothing. It made no difference at all. You're just wasting our money so you can build something and put your name on it. This is the Donald Trump wall. Anyway, people, we only got 28 days. So yeah, we got to tap into this thing and we all got to vote. I believe I just got my ballot yesterday. So we're going to do that today. Make sure you vote. Tell everybody you know to vote. And she's got it. Okay. Thank y'all for coming in, people. Love you. Later.